Welcome back to Super Saturday here at Rugby Park for our 9A Grand Final now between St Brendan's College and the Rockhampton Grammar School. My name's Brad Villiers, and I'm joined in the commentary box by former NRL legend.
Oh,
that's what they said in you. That's what they asked me to.
Wouldn't go that far. Would not go that far
Trent
at all.
Hodkinson. Trento, mate. It's been a great day so far, hasn't it?
It's been a sensational day so far. We've obviously been here. We've seen the 7s, we've seen the 8s, 2 good games of footy, and it continues here with the 9As. I'm looking forward to this one.
These two teams have gone head-to-head a few times this year, and it's good to see Grammar in the 9A's Grand Final. There are both of these teams, all Brendan's and Grammar, going back-to-back in the 9s and the 10s. And then we have the big dance, the Opens at 2:15 this afternoon, wrapping up what is a Super Saturday. Conditions-wise, it's blustery. The breeze is going around. It sort of favours a kick of one half and then turns around, comes back the other way.
It certainly does. It's definitely a strong breeze that you can take a lot of advantage with if you've got it behind you. So
Grammar with the short kick-off. I'm not quite sure that was by design, but Brendan's getting the ball on the 30-metre line there. Nice big carry. We saw a lot of drop ball in the last game. Hopefully things will tighten up as the afternoon continues.
Yeah, looking to move the footy there. St Brendan's, a nice little bit of shape there.
Good strong run there by Elroy Challinor in the centres. As we get to the 5th tackle now, we'll see what their options are. Kick there by the number 7, Kobe Miller. Lots of pressure on the winger from Grammar. Took it well. We're talking about in the last game that these are the hardest carries coming out of your corner.
Yeah, they certainly are, and that's why you wouldn't see me there. I'd always be a dummy half passing them. But that was a good set of 6 there by St Brendan's.
Is that how you got that Legends tag?
Yeah, apparently so. Great set of 6 and well finished off there by Miller to put in the corner.
Good offload there. Great metres. Out to the 30-metre line already. Big run there. A little bit difficult to see the numbers on the Grammar jerseys, so we might be struggling identifying a few players as the kick goes up. Swirling around in the breeze. Oh, that is well taken there by the fullback, Declan Nicol. And back out to the 30 now. Strong metres by the back 3. Even the centre's getting involved. I haven't seen a forward touch the ball in this set yet, and they're up to the halfway mark. Here comes the front rower, number 8, Jackson Forbes. You can see the intensity level has picked up.
I was just about to say that. Yeah, you start with your 7s, you go to your 8s. The intensity goes up. The style of footy starts to open up a little bit as well, which is exciting. So it's a little error there from Brendan's, which lets.
They were gearing there for the big kick. It's going to put it up in this swirling breeze.
Yeah, I think the fullback there would be quite chuffed with that error from Grammar. Didn't have to deal with that high bomb.
The wingers and fullbacks I think they're going to struggle this afternoon. Kickers will be certainly putting the ball up there and seeing what can become of it. Big defence there by the number 12 in Cash Warner. A relieving penalty again. The piggyback penalty is up the field. The centre there for Grammar, Littell Robertson, Union rep as well. He's got some size about him.
Certainly does. He reminds me of that Conrad Harrell type.
Very much so.
Figure. See if he taps and goes himself or.
He's got the bright orange headgear. He certainly will stand out. Strong defence there from St Brendan's. the lateral shifting you can see is obviously has stepped up a notch. A lot of the times in the 8s game there was plenty of numbers, but just didn't look up.
No, you're right. There's been plenty of 2-pass so far with some shapers. We see Gremmer go at the back.
Oh, big defence there from the number 4, I think it was. And a penalty to boot. Oh, we're offside. Call there from the touch judge.
Brendan's ball.
Coming straight into the commentary box, taking out our cameraman on top of the the scaffold here. Nice crowd building too. It's obviously going to be a big crowd for the Open A's this afternoon, but here for the 9s, nice crowd building as well. With Brendan's being in every grade, they certainly bring quite a contingent, don't they?
Yeah, they've got a big presence here. Grand final day, and rightly so. You know, they're a strong school.
Speaking of strong, big run there, Jackson Forbes.
Yeah.
Taking 2 or 3 players with him. Had a look there. Looked up, saw the defence coming in.
Yeah, it was a good set of hands there in the back line play. A little bit of ball movement, but well read there by Rockhampton Grammar. There's the number 5, McCamley, just on the end there, solving the problem.
The talent on display has been of high quality across all the days so far. You've been out here a few times across the week. What's impressed you in the grand final so far?
Oh, I just think that both sides, the way they've been able to fight, you've seen that in the 7As with North Rocky, Hawks and St Brendan's. It just went either way. Both sides, it was a nice arm wrestle, but I think both teams in all grades really, have been willing to go to distance, and I don't think there's been too many blowout scores that I've witnessed, so yeah, it's definitely anyone's game, grand final day.
That's the thing. The grand final does some strange things to some people. The nerves, here we go. We're talking about in number 3, Littell Robertson there. I'd love to see him in some space. He's certainly got the physique for it. Kicked there by captain Nate Turner. Another rugby rep. Just a little bit too deep.
He'd like that time over again. The number 7 Turner in captain. Just need to put it up and land it outside the goal line there and make Brendan's work off their line, but they get a 20 tap now, 7 tackles.
Nice strong run there from the winger, Talon Archu. Nice relieving penalty there from St Brendan's. Opting not to take the kick, too much of a risk. You have a look at some of these, the 9s and the 8s and the 10s as well. Future open players, they'll be looking at that pathway and looking at the boys ahead of them, and it's exciting times to come as a footballer and school footy, isn't it?
Oh, it is. It's such a great nursery for rugby league players here in central Queensland, and like you said, there's some really good young talent coming through the ranks, and you know, you look at the likes that have come before them that have gone on to do bigger and better things in the NRL, so I dare say in a few years' time we'll be seeing these names go forward and follow in the footsteps of those who've gone forward. Big,
strong run there, Jackson Forbes. Nearly did it all himself. And we're scooting. We're looking like we're getting a try. Yes, it has been awarded. Brendan's first on the board in the 9A's grand final. Not making it easy for the kicker out there, but Brendan's first to score. 4-0, kick to come. Yeah, as we look to the replay, great scoot.
Great run by Jackson Forbes. He's been good so far.
That really set it up, that run. Split the defence, split the markers, and the dummy half made the most of it. Great start to Brendan's there. They've certainly got their intensity on today. They certainly look ready for this one. We're talking about fullbacks and wingers struggling with this breeze. Our goal kickers as well, being a former goal. Sorry about the old. Being a former goal kicker. How did you deal with breeze and that sort of stuff? What were the tips there for the young kids?
Yeah, look, you'd obviously do your best if you're kicking into the breeze, but when it's going across your body, it's obviously a nice challenge that, you know, many goal kickers like. You just got to get it right and trust the process and trust your line at the end of the day. So, yeah, I used to enjoy the goal kicking, but you can see today how strong this breeze is, and you've seen it in the 7s and the 8s. Both grand finals beforehand, that this breeze can cause havoc with the goal kickers. So it'd be nice I'd be telling my teammates to run it around as close as possible to the post and look after me, but yeah, we might see a few games go up by 4s.
It was struck well, but didn't quite get over the crossbar there. So score remains 4-0 to St Brendan's. 15 minutes left in the first half of our 9A's grand final. It's been some quality football so far. This kick has been let bounce.
I think that's what he tried to do from the get-go, but he didn't quite get it, and this time he gets it right. They get a result from that. They use the breeze. St Brendan's with too shallow.
Really is a cardinal sin that you got to get to the ball, haven't you?
Yeah.
You got to get to the ball on the full.
Especially when you know the team's got the breeze behind them. You shouldn't be standing so shallow.
That is sensational work there.
They had it planned all along, didn't they? They just wanted the ball on the 30.
Are you calling that a set play?
That's a set play if I've ever seen one.
You've heard it first here, ladies and gentlemen. And just like that, St Brendan's up over halfway. How quickly the game can turn. Another strong run here from Jackson Forbes. Really getting St Brendan's on the front foot. It's starting to open up now. Great run there from the number 7, Kobe Miller. 5th tackle. Stray pass. Great defence. Not a bad result for St Brendan's. Obviously working it out of that corner again.
Yeah, it's not the worst result from them. They can jam up now and try and get aggressive with their defence. Showed some wheels, Elroy.
Need to roll the sleeves up here, Grammar, to get out of their own 20-metre mark. Hedricks VV there with the run. Important that the Grammar get to their kick here and get some possession down in the other end of the field. Big run from Littell there. 5th tackle. Called knock on there.
Yeah, that's not what they wanted.
They really did need to get to the kick. They're playing a lot of football down in their own half.
I'd like to see Littell get a bit of early ball with a bit more space there. I think they just cramped him up a little bit. Go over to the right-hand side of the field and shift it back to the left. Give him some more space here. I reckon
He's certainly got the size advantage on his opposition as we look at another knock-on. Bit of fatigue creeping into the game now. And we've got just under 12 minutes left in the first half of our 9A's grand final here at Rugby Park on Super Saturday. I think Grammar just need to put those last couple of knock-ons and things behind them now and clear their heads and get this set going forward. Get up the other end of the field. Starting to use the ball, Grammar.
Yeah. Opened up the field a little bit there. Thought Latelli was going to get the footy, but they went to the back row there. Rangy number 11, Carey, captain. co-captain, I should say.
That's a great touch finder. They're in the red zone now, Grammar. Let's see what they can do. They'd love to get on the board and erase that 4-0 lead that St Brendan's has at the moment. Taking it to the posts and opening up the field here. Good strong defence by St Brendan's on their line.
They've got some numbers out to the right here, Grammar.
Code
so
captain there in Slade Carey, and another knock on. The Mitchell boys from St Brendan's and Jakey Morgan. It must be a struggle as a coach not being able to control anything with all these knock-ons.
Yeah, it'd be frustrating at the moment for both coaches, really. There's been a few unforced errors from both teams this little period of the game, and they just need to get back into this cycle here. St Brendan's and get to a kick, put it in the corner like Miller did earlier in this half.
When you break it down, it's a simple sport, isn't it?
Certainly is. On paper.
Another mistake. St Brendan's are really allowing Grammar back into it. We look to the replay here. Another tackle just under the ball. And the point of the shoulder just making the ball come loose. Let's see what Grammar have got here.
There's a good chance I'll get it to Latelli.
They tried to, but unfortunately it overrun it. And a forward pass. Just a little bit too excited to get the big fella the ball.
Yeah, I just think they should take a couple of steps back, give them a little bit of time, a little bit of width. Brendan's were up in their face, took the time away. Great defence for St Brendan's, getting up aggressively off the scrum.
They've had a fair bit of ball down here, Grammar, and as you said, St Brendan's defence has really stood up. That's not going to help the Grammar's cause there. Piggyback penalties up the field. Brendan's now at the halfway mark. Big run there from Nate Kaplik. Up over the Grammar 40-metre line. Getting quick play the balls here. The speed. No, he's too big. He's too strong. He is under the post. Jackson Forbes having a sensational grand final. This one helps the goal kickers under the post. St Brendan's 8, Grammar 0. Kick to come.
Yeah, well deserved there from Forbes. Running hard, gets the right fend up, goes around the fullback. Still had plenty to do once he got through that line, but he's been damaging so far up the middle for St Brendan's as Forbes. And like you said, he's looked after his goal kicker here.
Right in front. Kobe Miller will be going, thank you very much, Jackson.
Yeah.
Keep going, keep putting them there and I'll be happy.
Forbes has said, if you put it into touch and give me a breather next, I'll keep doing it for you.
And conversion is successful as that ball goes out to the car park here at Rugby Park. St Brendan's 10. Leading Rocky Grammar yet to trouble the scorer at the moment. 6.5 left in the first half of our 9A's grand final. What would our Grammar coaches be saying? What messages would he be sending out to his team now?
Yeah, I just think they've just, you've got to be a bit patient with the footy. Like you said earlier, we've they've had a lot of footy down in Brendan's half. It's just come up with some unforced errors. They just need to settle it down a bit, be a bit patient, maybe take a step or two deeper, and then still look at moving the footy. Don't shy away from it, but just be cleaner with the fundamentals.
Got to that one on the full. Nate Kaplik off the back fence. Good defence there, obviously, from Grammar as well. There's still plenty of time. Obviously, 5.5 left in the first half. As a break is opening up here from number 11. Gus Peters in the clear. Showing a clean set of heels, the big fella. Up, and over. Sensational run there from the second rower, Gussie Peters. As we look to the replay, not a lot happening. He just put the speed on the outside. That's a wonderful turn of heels.
Yeah, did it all himself, didn't he? In and away, round the fullback. He's pretty happy with that one.
Against the grain there, St Brendan's 14, leading Grammar 0 with a kick to come. Grammar are really going to need to galvanise here and get back into this game. And obviously hasn't got as good a relationship, the halfback, with Gus as he does with Jackson. Out there on the sideline once again.
No. Not sure what young Kobe Miller's done to Peters during the week, but didn't look after him there. Let's see if he can knock this one over from out wide.
And well, speaking of that breeze, it has seemed to have died off just for this kick. He's
try and aim it outside that left upright and bring it across.
He struck the last one well. Just his radar was off. See how this one goes. Push it out to the right. Conversion unsuccessful. Score remains St Brendan's 14, leading Grammar 0. 3 minutes 45 left in the first half of our 9A Grand Final here on Super Saturday between St Brendan's and Rocky Grammar. These two sides double up in the 10As as well. St Brendan's taking on Grammar there. And then the big one, 2:15, TCC versus St Brendan's in our Open A's Grand Final to round out Super Saturday and what has been a superb couple of days of rugby league action for the Rockhampton and District Secondary Schools Grand Finals. Nice deep kickoff, getting to it on the full. Once again, Nate Kaplik off the back fence. That one sneaking up a little bit high.
Looking for the quick tap here.
Kaplik again. Really starting to get some momentum now, the Brendan's boys. Axel Hines there with a nice strong carry up over the halfway line. Back up the inside, Declan Nickel. That one looks like it's gone back for Grammar. And they take the ball on the 10-metre line. Yeah, there was more than one in the tackle there. A relieving penalty for Grammar coming out of their line. They needed that one, didn't they?
They certainly did, yeah, and they get an opportunity late in this first half here. Maybe put some points on the board. Let's see if they can throw a bit of shape here against Brendan's. As we see our cameraman...
Nice touch finder.
Almost getting taken out again.
He's done something up there. You all right there, boys? Yep, thumbs up, all good. Grammar will be looking to finish off the half strong and try and get on the board. Littell Robertson there. He's telegraphed what he's going to do. Let's do it again.
Yep.
Great defence, putting the body on the line there. Young Caleb Lee. Bit of intensity here, bit of a spirit shown by Grammar finishing off this first half. They'd love some points, wouldn't they?
They certainly would, yeah. Let's see if they can try something here. I'd like to see him bang another one in right and then come left.
Oh, he's through. He is through and over. We spoke about them needing points, and that is certainly what they've come up with. Great run there from the number 10, Liam Callanan. He had plenty to do. There was 4 players there from St Brendan's, and he got the ball down, the big fella.
Certainly was, yeah. Gladstone boy, Callahan. And he must have heard us up here. They needed points. He said, watch this one. Give it to me. I'll do it myself.
Yeah, hold the water bottle. I'm over.
He gets Grimmer on the scoreboard just on half-time as we see the Hooter about to go. It'd be nice to get this kick too for Rockhampton Grimmer. A bit of confidence going into this second half.
Absolutely. Kick just to the right of the upright. That's the perfect way to go into half-time. Full of confidence. As we wait for the kicker. Archie Sunderland, Agnes Watersboy. Kept it nice and low in the breeze, but over and effective.
Didn't he what?
Half time here in our 9A's grand final. St Brendan's 14, leading Rocky Grammar 6. We'll be back soon.
And conversion successful by Archie Sunderland. Half-time score, St Brendan's College 14, Rockhampton Grammar School 6.
At the Cathedral College Rockhampton, every day is a chance to live life in all its fullness.
We learn with purpose, play with pride, and grow in faith.
From the classroom to the field, creativity to community.
This is where we belong.
For our boarders, it's more than a place to stay. It's where lifelong friendships begin.
The Cathedral College Rockhampton, where opportunity awaits. Join us for the journey.
Hi, this is John Tapp, and when you're in Rockhampton for the races, Cocoa Brew is your one-stop shop. With a wide range of craft beers and cocktails, the restaurant has a succulent menu and the best steaks in town. The boardroom and whiskey lounge will cater for your private function. Accommodation, they've got you covered with boutique apartments on site at a 4.5-star rating. And for coffee and food on the run, head straight to Cocoa Brew Express. When next in town, let the crew from Cocoa Brew look after you.
Of Farnworth, Herbie! Oh, what a shot, Bostock! Katoa, held beautifully! Oh, that is just brilliant! Kicking for Bostock! Yeah! What a try, Jack Bostock! The crowd wants him to take off. He does take off. Just sit back and enjoy this wonderful sight.
There's something for everyone at the Rockhampton Leagues Club. Enjoy a coffee and cake in our cafe, and the children will love our new kids club. Our renovated venue offers a great dining experience for the whole family. Come in and enjoy the all-new Rockhampton Leagues Club.
We're really proud of our graduates who leave this great school. They're really renowned for that rounded and grounded approach to life.
Our first 13 rugby league programs built on the back of academic success, getting it right in the classrooms, and then obviously we try and get it right on the footy field afterwards, making sure these guys are fine young men that are delivering in the classroom, delivering in our community, and obviously out on the paddock.
At the heart of all our academic programs is our mission as an Edmund Rice school to assist all of our students to become the best that they can be. Academically, we aim to cater to our students, regardless of their ability levels and regardless of where they come from.
There are so many boys from different backgrounds at St Brendan's, and that's what makes St Brendan's what it is.
There are so many opportunities here. Some of the boys like to study music, some want to study PE, others love ag. Whatever you're into, you can find it here.
There's not many places where you can come as strangers and end up as brothers.
And back for our second half action here on Super Saturday at Rugby Park. Letting the ball bounce off the kickoff again. And just got away with that, Grammar. Oh, no. The touch he's called that he touched the dead ball line there. It's a very exciting start to the second half.
Well, yeah. The Rocky Grammar individual there was looking at the touchy, and the Brendan's boys were looking at him.
And they didn't miss him either, did they? Second half action here between Rocky Grammar and St Brendan's. My name's Brad Villiers. Got Trent Hodgkinson on the mic. For the second half, Grammar finished the half strongly. A mistake off the kickoff, and Brendan's are now right on the attack. Hands on the ball there from Grammar. Back-to-back penalties. And St Brendan's straight on the attack. Spreading it to the right. Great hands, great defence.
That's Brody McKemley again. He did that in the first half just in front of us.
Big defence there from Grammar. They're going to need to step up here. Oh, he's got a double in the grand final. Number 11, Gussie Peters. Try has been given.
Watch the sleight of hands here by the 7 Miller. Catches the ball in one motion, just tips it onto his back row there. Peters, and I think Peters might look after him a little bit more after this one.
I was going to say they must have kissed him mate up at half time. Because that right next to the post for that one.
Nice bit of shape there out the back. Like I said, Miller catches and passes. He knew his mate Peters was just going to be a little tip on away, and they're on the same page. And it comes back to the combinations, and that's what you do. The repetitions at training, and that's why training's so important to work on them, and it comes off in a grand final nicely.
Brendan's now out to a 12-point lead with the kick to come to push it out to 14. Really important kick here. Kobe Miller moves in, strikes it beautifully, and right between the posts. St Brendan's out now to a 14-point lead. St Brendan's 20. Rocky Grammar 6 with 22 minutes left in this 9A's grand final. Not the start to the half that Grammar would have been looking for.
No, early try there, and came off a little off the kickoff, really, didn't it?
A mistake off the kickoff, yep, once again. Not getting to that ball on the full. They're not shying away from defence either side, putting their bodies in front, putting their bodies on the line. Out to the 30-metre line here now for St Brendan's. Axel Hines there with a nice strong run.
Short side here, numbers.
Colt Newton there. Kobe Miller with the kick. There's space. If it holds up, it's got an unlucky bounce there. The Steeden had other ideas. Kobe wanted it to sit up. It wanted to roll on.
Yeah, that wind coming into play there. Miller obviously next kick he'll adjust and try and adapt it to pull up in front of the try line.
On the front foot there, number 3, Littell Robertson. All the way from Darwin. They'd be enjoying the weather here in Rocky at the moment. It's a nice cool day. Perfect conditions for footy. Great footwork there, in and away. Getting Grammar into the St Brendan's half. Number 6 there in Archie Sunderland. And another penalty to Grammar. St Brendan's are piggybacking Grammar down the field. They're now well and truly into the Grammar half. Great touch finder. He bit off a little bit more than we thought he could chew there, but it actually got over the line. And a big set now coming up for both Grammar in attack and Brendan's in defence. Number 4 there in Hedricks Vivi. And another penalty. St Brendan's really inviting Grammar back into this one.
Yeah, they've got a good opportunity here, Grammar. Mount some pressure.
Oh, commentator's
the
curse.
I've had a couple of them today.
All that good work, all that pressure. There might be a few excited boys out there. The referee just telling everyone just to cool their heads and get back to playing some footy. Brendan's must be breathing a massive sigh of relief there. Holding that 14-point lead with 18.5 left in our 9A's grand final. As we said, 18 minutes left in this 9A's grand final with a great run there from Joseph Mosby. Just after trying to sneak a couple extra metres there. Grammar need to really man up in defence here. Brendan's forward pass call coming from the touch judge, and half of the Grammar team behind us over here as well, calling the forward pass. It did seem to float forward from the hands there, so that's a let off there for Grammar. They're back now on attack and can put those last couple of penalties behind them.
There's a nice aggressive line from Axel Hines in behind the ruck.
It was the right idea. Strong carry there from Hedricks Vivi. Gabrielle Classon there. A nice strong carry. Grammar on the attack and another penalty. They're starting to mount the penalty count now. They're going to want to start taking advantage of some of these calls. Big, strong run there from Littell. And another penalty.
They need to take advantage of this field position here, the Grammar side.
They need to start out knocking down this 14-point lead. Gabrielle Classon there, the big number 22. Halfback in an 8-turner there. And another penalty. They are starting to rack up now, the penalty count. And as we said, yeah, Grammar's really going to want to start to turn this pressure into points. We had a player sent in the bin, and just off the back of that, Grammar are over next to the posts. Big run there. Number 22, Gabrielle Classon. Up, and over. Too big, too strong.
Yeah, well, they had plenty of opportunities, didn't they?
They had to make the most of them.
Set, penalty after penalty. They needed to get on the board with just over 14 to go.
And now with Brendan's down to 12 men for the next 5 minutes, they'll want to try and put some more points on the board. That margin is now down to 10 with the kick to come. Make that 8. 14 minutes, just over 14 minutes left in this second half. St Brendan's now 20, leading Rocky Grammar 10.
Double interchange too, come onto the field. Lee and Forbes is back into the mix for St Brendan's here.
He's been impressive today, Jackson Forbes. They want him just to calm things down, get that momentum through the ruck. Breeze playing havoc now with the kicking tee. Might need one of his mates to come out and hold it for him.
Nice little bit of tactics there, just to get a couple of seconds off the clock.
The ancient art of time wasting.
We spoke about it last night, the last couple of minutes. It's funny how the hamstrings and the calves
will start to tighten up.
Get really tight.
It's amazing how quickly that last minute can go if you're down and how slowly it goes when you're up. Nice attacking raid down here, the short side on Grammar. Equally good defence from St Brendan's there in Colt Newton. Oh, back-to-back strong tackles from Colt Newton. Pressure on the kick. He did get the kick away. Pacey Wyatt there with the take, and Brendan's are on the attack on the 50-metre line already. It's been strong, number 4, in Elroy Challinor. And the back 3 now kicking in. Joseph Mosby, nice strong run up to the 30. They're starting to build here. Jackson Falls with a huge, strong run. He's over the line. Will he get it down? Big defence from Grammar. Held him out. The scoot from dummy half. Not quite sure if he got it down at the touch judge coming on from both sides. He was certainly over the line.
He definitely was, yeah.
And his try has been given. Jackson Forbes making an immediate impact.
We'll see it closely on this replay here. We've got the right angle, I believe.
And the number 9 scoots out. Ball seems that does have downward pressure on the ball.
Yeah.
The try has been given. It's in the scorebooks there for the number 9 in Cale Klein. Grand final try for him. And more importantly, right next to the posts.
Pretty simple set of 6, wasn't it? The outside backs got in there early. Forbes then takes it up. Damaging run through the middle and then...
Conversion is successful. Back out to the 14-point lead. St Brendan's 26, Rocky Grammar 12, 10.5 left. It was a simple blueprint, but I think an effective one. And they executed it well, which is also really important. And St Brendan's back now to their full allotment of players. They're looking a little bit strong. Not the outcome that I think Grammar wanted there. Penalty back to halfway. A few too many Wheaties for breakfast this morning. As we confirm, Brendan's are now back to their 13. Nice strong run, equally strong defence, back to where he started. Big run there from the number 12, Cash Warner. On the front foot now, Brendan's. Great there, run. They held off because they thought Jackson was going to get the ball. And he gets the penalty as well. They're working really well now, Axel Hines and Jackson Forbes. Speaking of Jackson Forbes, one-on-one strip.
That's a big play.
That is a massive play.
He's done well to think of that.
It was an all-or-nothing play because if it didn't come off, there was going to be a try. Bang, and the ball out. That is a huge, huge play. Almost single-handedly keeping Grammar in this game. They'll need a big set here to get out of their area and down the other half, play possession football. Good hands. That's the 5th. They're only on the 20-metre line. They'll need a big kick. And Brendan's now back on the attack on the 40-metre line. He went for another strip. It's haven't quite got a name there for the number 17. This time the one-on-one strip not quite coming off. And Brendan's are now on the attack on the 30-metre line. Strong work there from Axel Hines. Got number 14 coming on, and Henderson. Straight into dummy half. As they shift it wide. Great hands. But unfortunately, that last pass, it looked like it went forward, but it didn't matter because it went out over the touchline anyway. So that attacking grade comes to naught, but they're really starting to press now, St Brendan's, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. They've been dominant this second half. And off the back of their outside backs in their middles, led by Forbes. They've been hard to handle for this Rocky Grammar side.
As we get down to the 6.5 minute mark of the second half in this 9A's grand final, 14 points the difference. This penalty will help, but it's almost to the point now or never for Grammar. They'll need to score very soon to start eating into this 14-point deficit. This is an important set for both sides. Good defence there from St Brendan's. And Kat Schwarner and Jackson Forbes. Plenty of space down the side. Littell Robertson there. Just needs a little bit more space on that side, doesn't he? Great offload. Grammar got the numbers if they get it, if they spread it. Strong defence there once again from Colt Newton. Momentum starting to build now from Grammar. They'll need to start to capitalise soon. Let's get the offload. They've got the numbers if they spread it. Oh, it's been called forward. An exciting raid comes to naught. 4.5 minutes left on the clock now, 14 points in it. Time is now starting to become an enemy of Rocky Grammar as they try to get back into this 9A's grand final. And with only 4.5 left on the clock, Trent, who's impressed for both sides so far this game?
Yeah, obviously Forbes has been a leader there for St Brendan's, and I've liked the halves, Kobe Miller, Pacey White. They haven't been afraid to take the line on. Miller's kicking game's been pretty solid as well, and right across their outside backs have been heavily involved in some of their sets. So
they're really impressed with the defence of Colt Newton. He's been really strong on that right edge.
Yeah, definitely.
Double change, trying to get some momentum and some energy back into the Grammar side there with Harrison Kuhn coming on, and also Riley Milner, who's a Capricornia golf rep. Loves his golf, Riley. So he must go all right on the course. How are you hitting them these days?
Yeah, I was about to say I might have to give him a buzz for some lessons.
That good, eh?
Yeah. I'll go better when I play less.
Kicking early on the tackle count. They've seen that there's a gap there. Will it sit up? They got the desired result. It was a double knock on, so we'll have to come back for that one. But now Brendan's right down the end of the field where they need to be and want to be. 3.5 left in the 9A's grand final. 14 points in it. It's an uphill battle for here from now for Grammar, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. They really needed to take advantage of that last set of 6 on the try line up the other end of the field, and unfortunately didn't get that opportunity, but Brendan's can finish on a high here if they put it over the try line.
Oh, icing off what's been a cracking game for Kobe Miller. Did it all himself. And more importantly, he put the ball under the black dot for himself as well.
Yeah, and we just spoke about...
Great left foot step there. And the finish.
Yeah, we spoke about him just being willing to run the footy. He obviously gives away a lot of size, Kobe Miller, but he plays well above his weight. It's always handy to have a running 7 and gets a chance to convert his own try from right in front. He's had a really solid game, Kobe.
That takes the score out to 30 points to 12 with the kick to come. Crowd starting to build now. We are only 2 games left of Super Saturday, our 10As, and then our Open A's at 2:15 between Brendan's and TCC as Kobe Miller puts the icing on his own cake. Conversion successful. 32 points to 12. St Brendan's over Grammar. 2 minutes left in this one. Well, it's all or nothing. If it's going to happen, it needs to happen right now.
They're going to go short.
And short out here to the right as well. So if you're Colt Newton there, you'll be watching the ball. It's coming straight to you. Oh, he's gone a little bit long. Off the back fence. The number 10 there, Cooper Leash. Great run there from Declan Nickel. And still going. And still going, the big fella. That is a huge run. Up to the 20-metre line. St Brendan's now on the attack. Just over 1 minute left. And a little bit of high contact there. A relieving penalty in the sense they didn't score, but they're now a long way from home with less than a minute on the clock. 20 points in it.
Yeah, it was a brave take there.
They've been spirited, the Grammar. There's a few players that have stood out.
Yeah, they've been tough. They've hung in there. They've fought hard. Another one to mention, Gus Peters. He's been solid defensively and with the footy.
As we're almost down to the last 10 seconds. Chip and chase. They do get the ball back. Can they finish on a high? As time is up on the clock.
I'd hate to be picking a player of the match here today.
Didn't they tell you? You are.
Yeah, I think I am.
As the touchies coming together, we have got a time officially up on the clock. Final couple of plays to play out now. 9A Grand Final. Score on the board is 32 points to 12. A little bit of confusion out on the field at the moment. The ref, I think, was sending off the Grammar player when it's going to be the St Brendan's player that will be on the bench. Bit of confusion there in the last couple of seconds of this 9A's Grand Final. Puts up the kick. And put dead. And that is all she wrote. Our Grand Final winners for 2025 in the 9A's. St Brendan College 32 have defeated Rocky Grammar 12. Trent, absolutely sensational, mate. Thank you so much for your time.
No, thank you for having me.
It's been a great game. Congratulations to St Brendan's taking out our 9A's Grand Final over the Rocky Grammar School. We'll be back soon.
At the Cathedral College Rockhampton, every day is a chance to live life in all its fullness.
We learn with purpose, play with pride, and grow in faith.
From the classroom to the field, creativity to community.
This is where we belong.
For our boarders, it's more than a place to stay. It's where lifelong friendships begin.
The Cathedral College Rockhampton, where opportunity awaits. Join us for the journey.
this is John Tapp, and when you're in Rockhampton for the races, Cocoa Brew is your one-stop shop. With a wide range of craft beers and cocktails, the restaurant has a succulent menu and the best steaks in town. The boardroom and whisky lounge will cater for your private function. Accommodation, they've got you covered with boutique apartments on site at a 4.5-star rating. And for coffee and food on the run, head straight to Cocoa Brew Express. When next in town, let the crew from Cocoa Brew look after you.
Into the arms of Farnworth. Herbie! Oh, what a shot, Bostock. Katoa. Oh, beautifully. Oh, that is just brilliant. Kicking for Bostock. Yeah! What a try, Jack Bostock. The crowd wants him to take off. He does take off. Just sit back and enjoy this wonderful sight.
There's something for everyone at the Rockhampton Leagues Club. Enjoy a coffee and cake in our cafe, and the children will love our new kids club. Our renovated venue offers a great dining experience for the whole family. Come in and enjoy the all-new Rockhampton Leagues Club.
We're really proud of our graduates who leave this great school. They're really renowned for that rounded and grounded approach to life.
Our first 13 rugby league programs built on the back of academic success, getting it right in the classrooms, and then obviously we try and get it right on the footy field afterwards, making sure these guys are fine young men that are delivering in the classroom, delivering in our community, and obviously out on the paddock.
At the heart of all our academic programs is our mission as an Edmund Rice school to assist all of our students to become the best that they can be. Academically, we aim to cater to our students, regardless of their ability levels and regardless of where they come from.
There are so many boys from different backgrounds at St Brendan's, and that's what makes St Brendan's what it is.
There are so many opportunities here. Some of the boys like to study music, some want to study PE, others love ag. Whatever you're into, you can find it here.
There's not many places where you can come as strangers and end up as brothers.